dice him.
Your Doomsday.
Alright, so basically almost all of us know that Doomsday is the one who, spoiler alert, kills Superman. And Thanos is going up against this BVS Doomsday in this brutal brawl to the death. Now, even as a baby, Superman took 2 hands to catch 1 punch from Doomsday. It was literally insane. And Doomsday just kept evolving, and he has the ability to rapidly become more powerful, larger, more durable, stronger, whatever. He is basically the perfect creature, and there were many different designs for him, and there were different Kryptonian deformities, such as the original Doomsday, that actually apparently destroyed Krypton's moon, likely in the fight with Steppenwolf. And you can see this kind of concept in the concept art. This kind of concept is like basically one of my favorites because I like the idea of Doomsday being able to actually transform, undergo some kind of metamorphosis, and gain new abilities and new leverages over the enemy. And I think he's badass, and you could explore different forms and designs and whatnot with that adaptation ability, you know? I think that the original Doomsday would be the object of a great film, and Thanos, on the other hand, is of course already the object of great films. I guess you could say the same for BVS, depending on how you feel and whether you like the extended cut or whatever. But anyways, Thanos is actually a deviant hybrid who is considered one of the strongest mortal beings in the universe. He is literally a beast. And the thing about him is that he literally can possess the Infinity Stones and the power, the radiation, the gamma radiation of them. And basically no other beings can do this besides like Hulk and Thor and maybe a select few others. And the thing is, Thanos was strong enough to beat down both Thor and Hulk, which is in and of itself extremely, very much so impressive. And he even beat down Captain America and survived an axe blow to the chest by Thor, inevitably being defeated. After he ironically said, "I am inevitable." But yeah, Thanos could not, and not only could not, but would not accept defeat until he was proven to be absolutely 100% screwed, such as in Endgame. And the thing is, once he knows he's screwed, he literally just accepts defeat. But Doomsday does not do this. Doomsday is a relentless beast, and he will always fight to the death, and he will always go all out. Now Thanos will too, but let's see who will win in this fight. Thanos pulls his double-edged blade, pointing it at Doomsday. He tries to reason with him, telling him that he'll spare him if he bows. And then Doomsday charges at him, growing a bone spike from his fist as he goes to punch Thanos. Thanos chops it off with his sword, and then he spins the sword and slashes Doomsday across the chest before a punch is thrown at him so hard that it could shatter the ground open. Doomsday literally almost kills Thanos in one hit, one-shots him. And the thing is, after he almost one-shots him, he realizes that Thanos is so quick he had already dodged it and landed a counterattack right to his face. And then he's kicking him in the chest, making him go flying back, even though he's much larger. He's 20 feet, where Thanos is about 8, maybe 9 feet. And the thing is, Thanos' height is 8'3" to be exact. Anyways, so Doomsday literally kicks Thanos so hard he goes soaring across the map through skyscrapers and shit. And then he comes crashing down and creates a huge explosion of rubble, a giant, massive crater in the ground. Doomsday starts charging up, and he lets off a nuclear pulse that sends Thanos flying back, being scorched. Thanos attempts to get up as Doomsday soars through the air, coming crashing down directly on top of him, stomping his foot down as Thanos tries to hold it up, and he's struggling to, as then Doomsday just stomps it down and just stomps his chest so hard that the ground underneath him caves in, and then Doomsday stabs him in the chest. Thanos goes to slash his throat with the sword. Doomsday pulls out the bone spike and backs up. Thanos throws his blade directly into the chest of Doomsday as he gets up and runs at him, running through the air, jumping up in the air and socking him directly in the throat, and then landing a punch directly to his face as Doomsday grips him up by the waist, throwing him into the ground, stabbing him through the back as he begins to tear through his body, down the spine. Thanos twitches and squirms as Doomsday shoots his heat vision directly through his chest as it burns through slowly and breaks through the ground. He begins evolving into a new form as he stabs the blade directly through his throat, through the back of the neck, and then through the skull, killing him instantly. In fact, he was already dead. Anyway, it's been your boy Dyson, I'm outie.